So, hi Pallab, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Kushal.
Congratulations on scoring 99.84 percentile in CAT 2020.
Thanks a lot.
So,
Looking
firstly,
forward to the interviews now.
sure. So, firstly, can you tell us about your preparation journey? When you started your preparation and all?
Okay, so my preparation journey actually started back in 2018 when I was in final year of college.
Okay.
So I was preparing quite seriously after my placement happened in 2018 itself, and I had given around 40 to 50 mocks that year as well. But somehow the CAT didn't go as well on the D day. The quant section became very tough and it didn't go as expected.
Okay.
So I got around 97.7. Then again, next year I had to move to a different city because of my job. So I couldn't prepare that much. I didn't give much mocks as well. So next year also the CAT didn't go that well and I didn't give any interviews as well. But this year, after like because of COVID, I had to come back to my home city and I was pretty sure that I'll have to leave this year. So from July onwards, I started preparing seriously. The first 2 months, I uh, just revised my basics, did some quants revision,
Okay.
and then I started with the mocks. And yeah, I gave around 30 35 mocks again this year.
Right. So, this was your third CAT attempt, and you went on from scoring 97 percentile in your first attempt to 99.84 in your third attempt. So, that's a very good improvement. So, how did
Yeah.
you improve yourself during this period and how did you stay motivated?
Yeah, so it was difficult at times,
Right.
especially after the second attempt when it didn't go as expected. But to keep myself motivated, I had a few friends along with me throughout the journey. Some of them went to do MBAs back then as well. And like in 2018, some of them were appearing along with me. So if you have such close group of friends who are in the process similar to yours and they can relate to your journey as well, it becomes very easy. So that's how I mostly motivated myself. And one other thing, what I had realized in my first two attempts, I didn't do preparation that differently in any of the attempts, especially
Right.
in the first and the third attempts. But I was very, I had made CAT the ultimate thing in the first attempt, and that somehow got to me in the D day. So this time I hadn't given that much importance to CAT. I knew that if CAT doesn't go well, still have some backup plans, and I had that kind of a mindset. So
Right.
that helped me a lot.
So, since you were a working professional and you were preparing for CATs, how did you manage your time? How many hours a day
Uh,
did you allot for CAT preparation?
so so I didn't allot a specific hours or such because the work hours were very long. I couldn't manage, especially in the early phase around August, September. I mostly gave mocks in the weekends and just revised my quants because that was in my week section
Okay.
in the weekdays. And there were weeks where I just couldn't do anything because the work pressure was very high. But after the point, like around the month of October, I realized that I will have to prioritize. So I started, for example, with I took CrackU a little late, the CrackU mocks. I had another mock series as well. So found the daily targets of CrackU very useful. So I made it a point to just complete the daily targets every day. And those also, after 24 hours, they got locked. So that also helped me. So I just allotted, I gave one sectionals daily
Right.
after October onwards, and I knew that I'll have to prioritize. So I started allotting about 1 and 2 hours, as much time as I could take out.
Right.
So
So, how did Krakow mocks and sectionals help you in improving your scores?
uh, yeah, so especially I'll speak about sectionals and daily targets
Okay.
because that was the reason I chose to take another series.
Right.
So CrackU mocks were very good, but like it was I had time as well as CrackU, and I gave both the mock series. But I really found the sectionals of CrackU and the daily targets very useful.
Right.
So I took almost like most of the mocks of CrackU, and I took all the quant sectionals, and that helped me improve a lot, especially in the quant section.
Right. So,
So
how many mocks did you take, and how many hours did you spend on analyzing each mock?
okay, so I think I took about 30 to 30, 35, more than 35 mocks, I would say. In the new format, I took around 27, 28
Okay.
probably. So I used to two mocks on an average every week, and 3 4 hours I used to give on analyzing also. So what I used to do was, after giving the mock that day, I just used to go through, do a overview of the analysis, and just find out areas where I could have scored but I made some silly mistakes, or something that I had the potential to score, and I used to calculate that marks also, that ideally I should have got 20 more in this mock. This is how I used to calculate, and then next day I used to do a proper analysis of that mock, of trying to solve all the LRDI sets and the quant questions especially.
Right. So, what was your most challenging section, and how did you improve in that? And what was your strategy in that section?
So, like I already mentioned, quant was my weak sections, because in the my last two attempts, the quant sections basically brought me down, and especially being an engineer, slightly odd that quant is the weak section. So, what my problem was not the concepts, but the speed was very low, and if I used to increase the speed, I I my accuracy went down. So what I did this time, even like after, if I used to work 8 or 9 hours a day, I made sure that I always give a sectional at the end, even when, especially when I was very tired. So that helped me reduce the number of silly mistakes, and slowly my speed improved automatically.
Right.
And I think that was the main difference in this attempt, because in this attempt I just made two errors in my quants, while in the previous attempts, that was the section where I made a lot of errors, or even my attempts were. So that was a challenging section. And also one more thing that happened was, because of the reduced time, the LRDI section became kind of tricky. Although that was my strong suit, but since it became 40 minutes, it became very difficult if you choose a wrong set in the beginning.
Right.
So that's also some, I focused more on reading the sets properly for the first 5 minutes at least, and identifying whether it was an easy mock or a tough mock, and depending on that, try to attempt the sets.
Right. So, can you please tell us about your strategy you followed in each section?
Okay, starting with VARC,
Okay.
that was the kind of strong section for me. It came innately. Most of the time, I used to score well. So I didn't do much. I just had a couple of books. I used to read them, and my reading speed was pretty good. So I
Okay.
just did all the RCs first, and then completed the VA. And I didn't place any special attention on VRC, because I knew I, on a decent average day, unless it was not a very bad day, I would do well. So that's how about it, like the VRC thing. And like for the quants, I think the main strategy was doing sectionals, meticulously giving the crack you daily targets, and with the help of daily targets, I made sure I improved my weak topics. Like TSG was a topic which was very weak for me, so I used to watch the videos. Also, in the later part, like the live sessions by Maruti sir, those
Right.
helped me also, because it was a kind of competitive test that used to take place, and it was very like fun to give those tests and see how, where you stand with like among other students. That's what I did for one. And LRDI again, what I made sure was, if a set was very difficult, like I didn't even bother analyzing that. I just knew that I won't be able to do it on any day, at
Okay.
least in the exam environment. So I just tried to identify, after giving the mock, during the analysis, I tried to identify which are the potential sets which I could have attempted, but I missed because I chose the wrong set or I did some errors. So that was my focus in terms of LRDI, to just find the four sets which you should attempt. And almost in most of the mocks, you are able to identify those sets.
Right.
So that's how I approach.
Okay. So can you quickly run us through your CAT day? How was it? Did it go according to your strategy? What surprises did CAT throw, and how were you prepared for that?
Yeah, so CAT 2020 was a surprise for
Right.
many. So I had the third slot, so I got a kind of idea how the paper was. There was a change in the LRDI section, especially. Number of questions were also more than expected, but I decided to just stay calm, not talk a lot with my friends. When I went to the center, like there was these COVID checks and all, and just the guy sitting next to me was
Okay.
cupping the entire 2 hours time. So
Okay.
that was again a very but again the reason what helped me I think was just giving those sectionals after 9 hours of work every day meticulously. I think those improve my concentration. And even when the paper was not as expected, like LRDA section was very tough in slot 3, still I managed to do one of the 6 question set. Like I stuck to that. I knew I was very short on time, but I just stuck to that, where was calm, and that worked out. The VRC section again, that was my strength, and that section I could peak my score because of that section. And again in the quant section, it was slightly easier, which helped worked in my favor also. I believe. I mean, I think for the CAT to go well for a average student, a lot of things has to go in your favor on, and that's why I think a lot of things went on my favor. And since I persisted for these years, maybe that's how it just worked out.
Great. So finally, can you tell us that what was the most important thing that actually helped improve your scores in any section?
Uh, I won't say it was any specific strategy or tips, but it's more about the mindset.
Okay.
So what I had thought was I used to get very stressed during the exam days. In 2019, I almost had a fever in the CAT, and that's why I just messed up the quant section at the end. So I kept reminding myself that even if CAT doesn't go well, it's fine. I can take GMAT. I can A lot of options are there. I already have a decent job, and like I mindset I took, and that certainly played a part, I think, because in terms of preparation, I gave mocks in my first attempts also, second also, and I did decently in the mocks. ऐसा नहीं
Right.
है कि इस अटेम्प्ट में इस बार हम 50 मॉक दे दिया. Rather, I gave more mocks in my first attempt. So I over prepared. So that's what I think. The mindset, just focusing on the controllables. Even in the mock percentiles, one of the mocks I got a very low percentile, around 60 or 70. I just
Okay.
didn't analyze that mock only. I just forgot about it. I just looked at it that yeah, I made some mistakes, but I didn't focus too much on it. And that's the mindset change that happened probably, and that's I guess made the difference.
Brilliant. So, are there any tips that you want to give the future CAT aspirants?
In terms of tips, I would say be meticulous about the preparation. Like, don't just like try to allot few hours, especially if you are working. It's very difficult, but even after the work or in the early morning, just if you are like some people are weak in VRC, some of my friends had that issue. So keep reading in the morning and try to follow a pattern. Like start with VRC in the morning time, focus on quants and LRDA towards the end of the day, because you get tired, and that's how you train yourself. And the most important tip again is just focus on the controllables. Don't like think too much about the percentiles. I used to look at the score more than the percentile,
Okay.
because with percentile you start comparing. I had a few group of friends, 3 4 people. I wasn't in a lot of WhatsApp groups where a lot of people uh, start sharing their mock scores, and you get like worried, overwhelmed because of that. So just have a few close people who you can prepare seriously with, and don't bother too much about the CAT. It is just a 2 hour exam or 3 hour, whatever it
Great.
happens. So don't bother too much. There are many other exams, and there are many other options. So if you have this mindset, it works. So yeah, that's the tip I can.
Right, perfect. Thank you for your time, Pallab. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. And thank you for the help I got from TrackView.
Yeah, thank you.